If you like to do this, or that, or even that, and you want to get back at it, we've got your back. Or your shoulder, or your hip, or your knee. The sports medicine specialists at Emory Healthcare treat more world-class, professional, and college-level athletes than anyone else in the state. We'll treat you like a pro and get you back in play.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Mallory Agency in LaGrange is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
The sizzle. This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance.
Talk to State Farm agent Matt Orr at 706-882-0046. Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today.
Hey Granger fans, Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and standing next to me, part of my Nissan team, is Mr. Wesley Woodyard, an alum of the Grangers.
Let's go, Granger. We need a great season this year. And play hard, leave it all on the field. Let's do it.
That's right, and if you want to check out and see what Nissan of LaGrange has to offer, you can visit us at nissanoflagrange.com, where we're always open, or visit us on the Parkway.
Remember, everyone rides Nissan of LaGrange. LHS for life, baby.
Glenn Smith at Opelika has up to $15,500 in discounts on all 2018 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 crew cabs. 200 trucks on the ground, 400 vehicles ready to go. Glenn Smith at Opelika is busting with deals and discounts. Get up to $15,500 on all 18 Chevy and GMC 1500 crew cabs, plus brand new GMC Canyon crew cabs at just $349 per month. The regional volume truck center is Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Hello folks, my name is Gerald Kemp, owner of Kemp's Dalton West Carpets in Noonan and Peachtree City and Kemp's Carpets in LaGrange. I purchased this airtime on this station to apologize. Yes, that's right, to apologize to all of you listening. You see, when you come into any one of our 3 stores, you will not find a special can of paint for the bathroom. No washing machines. You see, at Kemp's, we specialize in one thing and one thing only, floor covering. Kemp's Dalton West Carpets in Noonan, Peachtree City, and Kemp's Carpets in LaGrange, where we do floor covering, and we do it right.
Hey, sports fans! If you're looking for a great deal on a huge selection of new Toyotas, run, don't pass to LaGrange Toyota. Cars, trucks, SUVs, we've got them.
Leading 7-0. Trailer split off to the left side. Karcher on the near side. And hands the ball to Gibbs, who finds a seam, gets across the 10, across the 5, and down near the 2, maybe the 3-yard line.
I like it. He's got some spunk to him.
Move those chains.
His mama needs to get down there with that camera and take some pictures. She's usually up in.
His mom is an athlete, too. I saw her throw the ball when her husband, Coach Gibbs, was in the dunk tank.
I saw her dance at the Dancing for the Thread the other night. She was top notch on that. It was excellent.
First and goal from the 3. Crawford takes a snap, fakes to give to Gibbs. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Grangers. Give him 6.
That's sweet.
Crawford on the bootleg, left side, had all kinds of room and got in there, no problem.
Yeah, the strong side, this side, he just did a naked bootleg, what we call the old-fashioned naked bootleg out of that pistol formation, and cruised on into the end zone. Let's see, Micah Prophet's going to try to get his second extra point here.
51-yard drive. Left-footed Prophet. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Snap, spot, kick. It is up, and it is good.
And Mama Brenda smiling up there in the stand.
5:20 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. Granger's up 14-0. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Hi, Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile. This is your invitation to our Customer Appreciation Open House and ribbon cutting on Saturday starting at 10 a.m. We want to say thank you to all of our many friends and customers and invite new customers to join the Glenn Smith family.
Online 24/7, 365 at glennsmith.com. That's GLYNNsmith.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Wow. Wow.
What happened there, Tommy? I lost it in the glare.
Kristen Sayah kicked the ball off, real low line drive kick, hit the up man and bounced right back into his arms. So we recovered. It was the niftiest onside kick I think I've ever seen. I don't know if it was by design or not. We had years ago when we had what was his name? His daddy was the manager up at Mansur's at.
It was it Tony Palmer?
Palmer, yes, Palmer. When he did that up there against Noonan, I think it was.
Yeah. No. It was Carrollton.
Carrollton.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, it was reminiscent of that, and we got the ball back.
Outstanding. Gosh, you made me dust off some cobwebs there. One receiver to the left side, 2 to the right, 3 to the right. Crawford caught and out of bounds. They'll mark on the 46-yard line.
Going to get a late flag for hitting late over on that sideline.
Yep.
They're going to call that.
Yeah, Tony, I don't know if it was a Palmer or Palmer, but he won a state champion. It was funny. Todd Willis once talked about unathletic kickers, and I'm like, this kid won a state championship in wrestling. I wouldn't say he's unathletic.
Yes.
While we wait, we're going to pause 10 seconds only for station identification while they sort out the penalty. 10-second break for station identification on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
You're listening to an Eagles Nest Incorporated station, Eagle Sports, WLAG AM LaGrange, and W245AW FM LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
All right, Tommy, it looks like it is a face mask penalty. And the 15-yarder? No, was there two penalties? Maybe two penalties. They spotted him all the way down to the 20-yard line. That's 30 yards in penalties.
I think it was, but Coach Crocker was explaining about reminiscing on that kick in Carrollton and how the fellow that it hit got hurt on that play.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember he got hurt, and then Trey Blackman also hurt a player that he had to be carried off on a kickoff. There's a quick pass out to Karcher.
Good kick.
A little quick out pass, good hands, brought it in, and got about 4 yards out of it.
Well, and the story, the good part of the story is not that the fella got hurt, but they took him to the hospital and run an MRI, and they found another condition where he had a degenerative spine issue that would have made him very susceptible to any further hits. Ooh. And so it's basically saved his life.
Two receivers to the right side, one left. Canty kind of stumbled, and then number 51 for Kendrick helped bring him down, Bakari McBride. So back to the 20-yard line. So 3rd and 10. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, and the fella had to, of course, quit football, but it did basically that play.
Yeah, had he played anymore, he might have
had another serious injury that could have been even more serious. So God was looking after him.
Yes, very much so. 3rd and 10. One receiver left, one right. Got 3 in the backfield. Going to hand it off to Caleb Ross, who gets those 3 yards back. There is a flag, though.
We got another hold, I believe.
Yeah, that's usually where it's at.
I think it was a tackle, really.
Waiting for the white hat to chop blocks, is what they're going to say.
They're going to let it chop, okay. I didn't see that, but I did see the fellow go down, and it looked like he...
And that may have been it because instead of a hold, they had one engaged.
Right. And the other one hit him, tackled him from below.
So the ball spotted at the 31-yard line. So we're going to see 3rd down. The Grangers need the 10, and they're at the 31-yard line. So 3rd and 21. Back to pass, under some pressure, and incomplete. The ball was tipped.
Had two people bearing right down on him there, and if he'd got it off cleanly, I think we'd been off to the races.
Yeah, Kale Gibbs was the closest receiver, and we've seen what he can do getting the ball handed off to him. Imagine what he could do downfield without a line to have to run through. So 4th down. 3:45 to go in the half. Granger's up 14-0, and they're going for it on 4th down. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Crawford waiting for the snap. Long count. Takes the snap. Still looking all day to throw. And now he's just going to throw a home run ball to the end zone. Caught! It is caught! Touchdown, Grangers! Give him 6. A beautiful catch. Was that Sam Yates, number 19?
19, yeah, and then he was held the whole time also. I was looking for a flag on that for them holding, but they were They held him, and if I guess they held him, it kept him from overrunning the ball.
A 20-yard touchdown catch. Sam Yates, 20-0 with the PAT pending. Snap, spot, kick, up, and good. Time out of the field, 3:37 left to go in the half. Grangers are up 21-0. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile. This is your invitation to our Customer Appreciation Open House and ribbon cutting on Saturday starting at 10 a.m. We want to say thank you to all of our many friends and customers and invite new customers to join the Glenn Smith family.
Online 24/7, 365 at glennsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com.
It's the Bottom Line sales event, and it's happening now at Nissan of LaGrange. I am Katie Cates, and I am here to tell you that now is the time to shop for a new Nissan. We have incredible incentives, and as if that weren't enough, we are taking it one step further. We are pricing all in-stock new vehicles at dealer price. You heard me right. You pay what we pay. Visit us at NissanofLaGrange.com, where we are always open to see for yourself, or come and see us in person on the Parkway. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The kick. This time a high kick fielded about the 15-yard line to the 20, 25, dragged down across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. And that is Jarno Huzzy, the linebacker, with the tackle.
Jarno's just a junior. I was thinking we've been watching him for 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah. Let's see, they're going to spot the 31-yard line. That was a 50-yard drive in 5 plays, a 20-yard touchdown catch. Charles Crawford to Sam Yates.
He perfectly laid that ball in there on him.
Now, granted, this is a scrimmage. This is a preseason scrimmage. It's not a game, but I can't remember the last time LaGrange was up 21-0.
I think we went offside.
Yep, sure did. And, oh, boy, and a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. There's going to be an offside penalty for LaGrange, 10 yards, and now a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Number 1 for them got in it with number 5, Caleb Ross.
Yep, Smalls. And tell you what, big number 75, Damari Shingles, who's the biggest guy out there, not wearing number 79. He had Smalls back. He was going to try to get into it himself, and the referee says, no, son, let's not escalate this more than it needs to be. So we'll sort this out as the white hat is explaining to the other refs what's going to happen.
It's going to be interesting to see who they call this. Kind of know who instigated. I think we instigated, but he responded. So usually they both get penalized on that for some reason.
Well, it depends. If it's verbal on one side, they usually don't go with the verbal. They wait till it gets physical. And it's always the retaliation that gets caught.
Yeah, it was apparently a verbal on the front end. Let's see what the referee says.
Offside against LaGrange. Okay, that's 10 yards that way.
Mm-hmm.
Dead ball. Personal foul against Kendrick and dead ball personal foul against LaGrange. They'll offset. So they'll mark off the 10 yards against LaGrange. And then just have the offsetting. And that should be a 10-yard penalty. They only marked off 5.
Well, it was
that's right, it was offside. It was offside.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. I am in preseason form today, folks. So replay the down, first down and 5 for Kendrick, trailing the Grangers 21-0. And they're going to hand the ball off across the 40, 45, 50. He may go 40 to the 30. To the 20, dragged down from behind.
Got an injured player back here. I hope he's nothing from Kendrick.
And they're going to spot the ball about the 11-yard line.
That's not quite so big, 75. But
I didn't see the number of the runner. Was that
he was number 6, I believe.
6 for them. That's right.
All I could see was his elbows and his,
Rayshawn Hill. And from the 36 after the penalty, all the way down to the Granger 11. That's a heck of a run. They got a new quarterback out there after Smalls went off to the sideline. That's number 3. We'll get his name in just a minute. This is number 24, and he's going to get racked up again. That's the second time 24 ran into a wall of Grangers and got nowhere.
Update on Dylan Norville, number 13. Last series, got a little on his knee, and he's got ice on it. He's walking around, says he's going to be back in there tonight. I don't know if we'll see him or not, but he said it wasn't much to it.
2-yard loss for Kennedy. This is a preseason scrimmage. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if he just sat out and tended to it. But I do not have a medical degree of any kind. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 right. And a low snap picked up, handed off, but met in the backfield by a host of Grangers. There's Bowles. Number 8 for the Grangers, Martin.
50, Jamari Cameron.
Yep. And they'll spot it back at the 17-yard line. 3rd and 16.
It'll be 3rd down.
Again, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Hill at the quarterback spot. And the other Hill, Devin Hill at the quarterback, Rayshawn Hill at the running back. Another low snap. The quarterback just throws it to...
He throwing it to me over here.
Hall. Hill and Hall. Sounds like a law firm. Hall was the intended receiver, but he wasn't even looking at the ball when it fell to the turf. 4th down. And I imagine Kendrick's going to go for it.
Fourth and 16.
Yep, they come to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers left. 1 right. Devin Hill, the senior, waiting for the snap. Takes the snap. Looking under some pressure. He's going to roll out to his right side, try to take it in himself, and down he goes! Now let's see. He didn't make it. He did not make it.
He
needed the
got the 1-yard line. He got him right on about the 2-yard line, I think is where they're going to spot this thing. I didn't catch the guy that made the tackle over there.
He needed the 1 to get the 1st down. Let's see where they spot it.
It was about a yard or so short, I believe.
Well, they're marking it at the 3. I thought the drive started at the 11.
It was. He had to be 1st down to get to the 1. He had to have the 1st down.
I thought so,
and he made it to the 3. And well, they changed the marker so fast for our possession. It looked that way.
Oh, okay. So it is Granger possession. Yep, there's Charles out there. Sweet. Ball goes over on downs. So 1:34 to go.
Made that tackle. 1st and 10 Grangers from the 3.
And the Grangers from their own 3-yard line. So they got to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost.
We're guessing it's Charles Miller made that tackle.
Crawford will hand the ball off to, I believe that's Calais up there to the 5, maybe the 6-yard line.
Tough 3 yards, but it was a good game.
Yeah, gotta keep it safe down there. Keep possession of the ball. That's huge.
We got a minute and 14 seconds on this first half, so I wouldn't look for anything big.
Kendrick still has 2 timeouts by my math, and yes, the scoreboard agrees with me. Going to give to Gibbs again, and he's got a seam. He gets up near the 10-yard line. No,
About
the 11. So 3rd and 2.
He's about a yard short. Long yard, long 2. Long 1, short 2.
Kendrick coach is up here debating whether to call a timeout or not. While they're debating, the clock's running. 33 seconds to go in the half.
I'm going to try to catch Coach Gibbs right after this thing goes so he can get in there with the team.
Hand the ball. Well, good block to the 15, to the 20. Brought down near the 23-yard line.
It'll look like we either held or got offset or whatever.
And the Granger's down. The ball carrier.
Lataris Swindle.
Yep.
29. Big junior fullback.
He's able to get off on his own power, though.
Tight end. He's fullback, tight end, linebacker.
12 seconds to go. Let's see what the White Hat says.
Another illegal chop block.
So it'll still be 3rd down. Ball spotted on the 5-yard line. They need the 13.
A 5-yard penalty. Ball is brought back to the 5-yard line.
So I'm thinking just give it to.
I know a chop block was 5 yards, but it is, I guess.
Well, yeah, 5 yards from the spot of the foul. Giving it to Gibbs again. He's going to try it outside to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. He cuts it back inside to the 25-yard line, staying in bounds to run the clock. The clock will actually stop. Well, I thought the clock would stop on the first down.
That's pretty the end of the first half.
That is the end of the first half. We score LaGrange 21, Kendrick nothing. And Tommy, let me
see if I can catch Coach over. Hold on just a second. Let me run over and catch him right quick. He's going one way, I'm going the other.
They got a Kendrick player down. And we'll check him out.
Hey, Coach. Coach, real quick, and get a bit. Coach, good over there. Seemed like everything was working good on all phases of the game.
Yeah, it's our scrimmage. We started a little bit slow and got messy and had subs that had to go in. We got kids that are a little bit injured, and again, our job tonight is to try and execute our playbook on offense and defense. And we've had a couple missed assignments, and it's cost us some points, and we've given up some big plays on offense and defense. But overall, the kids are playing with good effort. But tonight's about us getting better at being us.
That's right. Thank you, Coach. Have a good second half.
Go Grangers.
21-0 in favor of the Grangers. We'll tell you how we got here when we come back after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com. Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
$21-0 in favor of LaGrange here at the half of the scrimmage, preseason scrimmage against the Kendrick Cherokees. Let's tell you how we got here. The Grangers started with the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Got as far as the Kendrick 25, but turned the ball over on downs. So Kendrick started their drive, and they got all the way down to the Granger 30 before they turned the ball over on downs as well. The Grangers then went 3 and out, punted the ball away. Kendrick went 3 and out, punted the ball away. And then LaGrange hit pay dirt. One play, 55-yard touchdown run by Caleb Ross. The extra point by Malcolm was good, and it is 7-0 for the Grangers. The teams exchanged punts again. Going 3 and Kendrick went 3 and out. LaGrange went 3 and out. Then Kendrick went 3 and out again. Grangers started their own 49-yard line with 6:21 to go in the second quarter, and only took 5 plays. They went the full 51 yards, a 3-yard touchdown run on the bootleg by Charles Crawford, and the Grangers are up 14-0. Then an onside kick. I don't know if it was an intentional or not. It was kicked right at the up man, who the ball bounced off him, went back to the kicker, and the Grangers started at the 50-yard line, and again another 5-play drive. This time a 20-yard touchdown catch, Charles Crawford to Sam Yates, and it became 21-0. Kendrick did get one long first down on their last drive, but then went 3 and out after that, turning the ball over on downs, and the Grangers was able to run out the clock. An 8-play drive by Kendrick to start the game, and then 3 and outs, and then one first down and another 3 and outs. That's it. The Granger defense has looked really, really good, pitching a shutout so far here at the half. When we come back, we'll take a look at the upcoming schedule for Region 5 in 4A, plus Callaway's upcoming schedule starting with the regular season next week, and we'll do that after this break. 21-0 in favor of LaGrange at the half. We'll be back. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Hi, Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile. This is your invitation to our Customer Appreciation Open House and ribbon cutting on Saturday starting at 10 a.m. We want to say thank you to all of our many friends and customers and invite new customers to join the Glenn Smith family.
Online 24/7, 365 at glennsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And we're back again here at Callaway Stadium. 21-0 in favor of LaGrange over the Kendrick Cherokees here in the preseason scrimmage. And before we get to the schedule, I said we were going to do the schedule. We've got a good special guest with us today, the new play-by-play guy. Was color commentary last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Play-by-play this year, Andrew Caraway for the Callaway Cavaliers, a Callaway grad, here also on the Eagle Sports Network. Andrew, welcome.
Hey, appreciate you having me on, Michael.
First, let's take a quick look at Callaway. Your scrimmage is tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Against?
We're playing Stars Mill. So we went up there last year, out of Region 3, 5A. So went up there. I think we won 26-6 last year. They bring back 17 starters. Stars Mills does. They're going to come down here tomorrow. So just got to get ready because they'll be opening Callaway will with Opelika next Thursday. So you got to get ready for to get tuned up.
I may check that out. Folks know I live in Auburn, so it's an easy drive for me to Opelika, and LaGrange opens up at Heard County on Friday. So that's going to have my Thursday open. That should be a fun one with Callaway and the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was a good game last year. 14-7 at the half. Callaway was leading, and then they Tank Bigsby kind of took that game over and had about a 95, 96-yard pick six late in the fourth quarter that kind of put that one away. Ended up winning 35-21, but the score was never that close. From what I work in Opelika as well, so I know the Bulldogs are going to be looking for some revenge, but they've gotten a lot better on their defensive side of the ball, so I'm really looking forward to that game.
Yeah, the producers and I were talking about what places serve food. I had the pleasure of doing Auburn High School back in 2001 for WAUD there, and we went to Opelika, and boy, they brought out the vittles. They brought out the food, so expect to get fed over there.
Awesome.
You've got a podcast out now. A lot of folks are doing podcasts these days. I haven't, I had just only gotten as far as doing a web blog where I type out my thoughts, but you actually put yourself out there on audio with your podcast. Tell us the name of it, and how did you decide to get started doing that?
Well, the name of it is simple. It's a West Georgia football podcast. I'd been kind of contemplating doing this for about 2 years, and I finally just one day I just was having a conversation with a couple people, and they were wanting more high school football information, and I said, I know I've been doing Callaway radio since 2016. Before that, I kind of shadowed, Tony Walls and Jack and Mormon and those guys. And
good folks to learn from.
And I grew up, I played in the early 2000s, so I'm very familiar with, like, the Granger dominance in the early 2000s, back when, Troop made their semifinal run to the Georgia Dome. So I was like, I know enough about this to be dangerous, and if I don't know enough about a topic, I'll bring someone on who does. And, recorded my first episode. I didn't really know what I was doing, and it kind of just took off. We had Coach Gibbs on 2 weeks ago. It was an awesome interview. Learned a lot about him. Me and him have become kind of close through social media, actually, from the game last year when Callaway and LaGrange played. Me and him kind of have been exchanging some pleasantries and stuff on social media. And then I just recently got to know Coach Glisson at Troop. He was on my last episode, and that episode did really, really well. But the big thing is I just want to kind of give people an in-depth look at what these coaches deal with, the players, the families, and kind of, get past the coach speak, if you will, and kind of open up their playbook on their life a little bit, and that's kind of what I want to bring to the table.
Outstanding. And so what's for the future? You've already gotten all three of the area high school coaches. What's next? Who's on deck somewhere down the road?
Well, on deck, I've my next episode's going to be with Coach Wiggins. That one will be special to me. I played for Coach Wiggins. He was hired my junior year of high school. I've known him my whole life. He's coached three Caraways, me and both my younger brothers. So there was one of us playing for him from 05 to 2014. So it was a long run, and I played baseball, so I know Coach Hubbard very well. He's really near and dear to my heart. And, in the future, though, now that we've kind of got the coaches out of the way, I kind of got some cool stuff on the horizon. I got some former players from all three schools lined up. Some are in the NFL. Some played big-time college ball. And I also want to tell the stories of the ones that, maybe they didn't go to an SEC school, but they went on and had a really good career. I'm just going to throw an example out there, like maybe at Troy or at Jacksonville State or just something like that. I kind of want to, bring in these guys. And I know for the LaGrange Troop game, I'm going to have a former Granger and a former Troop player, and we're going to do a roundtable conversation about we're going to call it the War Story episode. We're going to let them talk about their time in the heyday of the Granger Troop rivalry. And do that, and then we're going to do the same concept with Callaway and Heard County. So,
good deal.
Yep.
Well, I wish you well with it. You are getting lots and lots and lots of listeners.
Yep.
It's growing exponentially, and you will get a lot more, I promise you, because you're doing a fantastic job with that.
Well, I appreciate you bringing me on. Let me kind of plug that. We're almost to 5,000 downloads for 4 episodes, so never thought it would have taken off like that. But if you want to listen to it, you can find it on my Twitter page. You can find me at Caraway6 on Twitter. You can find it on my Facebook page as well, and everything is on SoundCloud at West Georgia Football Podcast. So if you want to listen to any episode, those are the places to go.
Andrew, thanks a lot for joining us.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Mike.
Glad to. 21-0 in favor of LaGrange here at the halftime. When we come back, we will look at the next week's schedule, plus we'll hear from Tommy Whitworth. That's coming up after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
It's the Bottom Line sales event, and it's happening now at Nissan of LaGrange. I am Katie Cates, and I am here to tell you that now is the time to shop for a new Nissan. We have incredible incentives, and as if that weren't enough, we are taking it one step further. We are pricing all in-stock new vehicles at dealer price. You heard me right. You pay what we pay. Visit us at nissanoflagrange.com, where we are always open to see for yourself, or come and see us in person on the Parkway. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
21-0 LaGrange over Kendrick. Talking with Andrew Caraway about what he's got coming up in the podcast. Wow, I'm really looking forward to the future podcast. That's going to be fun. Take a quick look at I see Tommy on the sideline. He may be ready to go. Tommy, you were in the locker room. What was said?
Well, they're in there strategizing about the second half. Going to probably see a lot of kids play second half. Got 2 or 3 banged up players out here. Got number 11 over here with some ice on his ankle. Adrian Traylor, who's played good, but he's walking with that ice on now. Talked to Dylan Norville, who said his knee's going to be fine. But most likely both of those be out for the game. The one I'm concerned about is number 29, Latarius Swindle, and they have taken him for some X-rays, I think, on his wrist. Looked like he's got an issue with his wrist, and we'll just have to find out what that is. I know he was in quite a bit of pain. His dad came down and checked him out, and so the EMTs and them, I think, all went to get some X-rays on that. But if we hear anything on that, I'll fill you back in on it.
I appreciate that. Looking to next week, the regular season starts. As we talked with Andrew Caraway, Callaway is playing at Opelika on Thursday night. Troop and Sandy Creek are open. Cartersville will be at Alatoona. Rockmart is at Cedartown. Central Carroll hosting South Atlanta. Chapel Hill is hosting the Noonan Cougars. And Tommy, you and I are going to head up the road to Franklin as the Grangers take on Heard County. I've had the pleasure, you're going to like the new press box they've got. I've had the pleasure of doing the play-by-play for the NFHS network for both Heard County's semifinals, last year against Fitzgerald and the year before against Hapeville Charter. That has really become a really nice place to watch a ball game and to play a ball. They got the artificial turf.
It's beautiful up
Yes.
there. I was up there Sunday after church. I took a fellow back to staying up at the nursing home up there, so I stopped back over there and walked around on the field and stuff, and it was quite impressive. I think it's just a short drive up there. All the Grangers, I just like to see as many Grangers on. I'd like to pack that thing out with Granger fans. I know the Heard County people have been very supportive. They had a very senior-laden team when they won the state playoffs last year. But I talked to Coach, and he said that Coach Gibbs, and said they got 6 or 8 transfer players in this year that should replace all them with something. So they'll be just as talented. It'll be a big test for us next week.
Yeah, and Coach Barron, he's a class act. He had the team sign a big card for LaPerion Perry when Perry's father passed away.
That was impressive.
He had buckets set up at the concession stand and at the front gate for Narnar to help raise money for that family when he passed away. Coach Barron's a class act, and that should be an interesting, fun game between a very talented Heard County team and a very much improving LaGrange team.
Yes, it looked like a great place to spend a Friday night, man. I tell you what, those people got to be proud. Those Heard County residents up there got to be proud of what they've developed and designed up there, and they'll be in that hunt every year for a while.
Yep. All right, well, we're at halftime. It is LaGrange 21, Kendrick nothing. When we come back, we will have the Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC kickoff. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile, and get ready to smile with the Grangers up 21-0 here at the half. Back after this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
It's the Bottom Line sales event, and it's happening now at Nissan of LaGrange. I am Katie Cates, and I'm here to tell you that now is the time to shop for a new Nissan. We have incredible incentives, and as if that weren't enough, we are taking it one step further. We are pricing all in-stock new vehicles at dealer price. You heard me right. You pay what we pay. Visit us at NissanofLaGrange.com, where we are always open to see for yourself, or come and see us in person on the Parkway. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com. Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And we're back at Callaway Stadium. The Grangers leading 21-0 over Kendrick. Probably another couple minutes left here at halftime. And Tommy, your thoughts about how the Grangers have done so far here at the half?
I thought that, as Coach said, the first quarter was kind of sloppy. A lot of jitters, a lot of penalties and so forth. So kind of got back in the swing, and we started connecting on offense a little bit. The line, we got 2 chop blocks in there that really and I was talking to one of the linemen about that, and they said that it was, more of a cut block, but
yeah.
they were calling them a lot, and none of them intentionally. It's just they get tied up, and it looks that way.
Yeah.
But I was so impressed with our receivers and their ability to come down with it, and our defensive corners were playing shutdown. The whole defense looked good to me. Of course,
I can't remember the last time LaGrange was up 21-0. To be honest with you, and even in a scrimmage, and that's got to help the confidence of these kids.
Yeah, and Kendrick is a big team. I mean, they got some big ball players over there.
Yeah.
I mean, I asked Jonathan. I said, Sutton. I said, how much you weigh? He said 285. I said, how much you think that guy across from you weigh? He said, he got to weigh 400.
He's a big young'un. The Grangers, after going to Heard County next week, September 6th, they'll be here at Callaway Stadium taking on the Callaway Cavaliers. and then they'll be at home the 13th against Hampton. Actually, that's going to be the 14th. That's going to be a Saturday game. That's one of the rare times where Callaway Troop and LaGrange are all three at home the same weekend. So LaGrange will be playing Hampton on a Saturday night. And then they'll have an open date, and then the region schedule starts. Hosting Central. We'll be traveling up to Cedartown. Let's see, then we're hosting Cartersville and hosting Troop. And then we'll travel up to Sandy Creek and then at Chapel Hill. I'm not looking forward to that trip. And then a Thursday night game hosting the Shaw Raiders to end the regular season. And then hopefully the playoffs. I really do think this team has what it takes to finish at least as a 4th seed and make the playoffs.
That would be fun. It would be fun for a change to get into that road and get a taste of it back again.
Yeah,
it's been 2 or 3 years since we've been able to. I can't remember. I don't even want to look back. I'm looking forward.
Long. Yeah, exactly. Well, the Grangers on the sideline. The special teams getting their final instructions. They're on the field.
We'll start off on defense because we elected to receive the. And so, and we'll be going from your left to my right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's kind of like I take truth over fact.
And that's easy to do since we're both on the same side of the field.
That's right.
That doesn't always happen that way.
But, I am looking at you, and you down there looking at me, so I guess I was directionally challenged in that area.
So Kendrick will start 1st and 10. When they return the ball, it is going to be a kickoff. And this is actually kind of different because sometimes in the scrimmages, we don't have live kickoffs, but we do have a Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika kickoff.
Called a fair catch on that there.
And let's see where they spot it.
I think they put it at the 25, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. The referee without a ball in his hand, waiting to get a ball from the sideline. He is standing at the 25 on the far hash mark.
And look, it was a designed fair catch. And stuff, you can get people hurt and stuff, and so they're trying to minimize injuries here in this game. We just want to get through this scrimmage, get to see as many players as we can, and try to keep everybody healthy.
Kendrick coming to the line of scrimmage with one receiver to the right side, one left. Trying to see the number of this quarterback. He's going to take the snap, hand the ball off on a speed sweep. Actually going to do a little buck sweep, cutting it up the middle to about the 25, 26-yard line. Smalls is back out there at quarterback. And they'll gain about 2 yards on the run. 2nd and 8.
Impressive little quarterback. I mean, he's got a lot of good moves. He's a good athlete. Is he a junior or senior?
He is a junior. Poor folks in Columbus get to see him again next year.
That's right.
2nd and 8. Granger's up 21-0. One receiver left, one right. More of a wing formation. Quick handoff up the middle, and he is hit. Still stays on his feet, tries a little second effort, and then more Grangers come and drive him back. No gain.
Host of Grangers in on that. Tron Brown hadn't called his game much tonight, but it was right in the middle of it. Thad Dixon. Jamari Cameron. Jarno Huzzy. There's about 4 or 5 of them in on that one.
Yep. Third down and 8. Again, one receiver left, one right. Smalls in the shotgun, 2 backs flanking him. He's looking to throw it. But he's going to go down.
He did get the ball off.
He did.
It's probably an incomplete pass, but he was.
There's a flag. We may see the intentional grounding here.
I think it was. Yes, it was.
There's the call. So not only is that yardage, it's also loss of down. Yeah, he was all kinds of wrapped up and just chunked it. So they'll mark it at the 22-yard line. 4th down and about 17. The punter standing about his 10. Bounces up there. Granger's not giving any pressure whatsoever. They're going to let the punt go. And it will roll, and it will be caught at about the 43-yard line and will not be returned. So I guess it's not going to be a live ball type punting situation.
Either. I was looking at that.
And that's good. Let's keep these kids safe. 10-16 left to go in the third quarter. And the Grangers will start 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Got a feeling we're going to see a different atmosphere here in the second half than we saw in the spring game against Hardaway.
The breeze left us.
Uh-oh. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Charles is going to hand it off, and he's got to the 45-50. Spilled at the 46-yard line. Andre Canty with the carry.
That was good to see him get a good run. He's been trying to break loose all night. And we know Andrew's a good little shifty running back that runs hard and everything. But he did pick him up some yards that time for a change.
Needed 10 for the first down, got 11. First and 10 from the Kendrick 46-yard line. Granger's up 21-0 and with the ball. 1 receiver right, 2 left. Crawford in the pistol. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Had a host of Kendrick Cherokees on the ball carrier, but Crawford was able to get it off.
Sam Yates made another good catch and then picked up 2 or 3 yards after the catch.
Yep, to the 44.
2nd and 8. Trayshawn Hill on the catch.
2nd down and 8. Karcher comes to the near side. Got another one to the near side and one to the far side. Going to hand the ball off straight up the middle. Gets to the 40-yard line. Gain of 4. 3rd down. I believe that was Canty on the carry. Yep. And Draco Martin is coming in now also. And then they hand the ball off. And nope, good pursuit by the Cherokees.
Couldn't quite get around the corner on that one and just strung it out along the thing. So it'll be 4th and about 6 yards, would you say?
Yeah, ball spot at the 42-yard line, so a loss of 2. Yeah, Martin came out to block as a fullback, but Canty couldn't quite get that corner. And now I believe we're going to see a punt. Well, no. Yeah, that's Cole Crawford out there.
A little, yeah.
Toes on the 44-yard line.
That's Charles Crawford going to punt that ball.
Is it? And
too much time.
Yep, that is Charles Crawford.
And 3 whistles.
And that's interesting because with Charles Crawford back to punt, Kale Gibbs as the up back, we might see a direct snap somewhere down the road on a fake punt, do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. They wouldn't give that away in a scrimmage like this. But
no.
They're setting up, see how people line up and so forth. So that would That makes sense.
That would be interesting.
Let it all hang out. That's good.
Had to be at the right time, but that would be fun. So they'll move the ball back to the 48-yard line, so they will punt. High snap. Crawford gets it down. He gets it off.
Pretty good punt. Caught it on the 20-yard line, so he went from the 48 to
the 20.
Got a 32-yard punt.
Actually, they'll spot it. Let's see. They're going to spot it, I guess, where he got control of the ball and stopped himself around the 24-yard line.
They moved it to 25. I think that's just a standard with a fair catch rule.
We owe you a station identification. We'll get that to you as quick as we can. Third quarter, 7:24 to go in the third quarter. And Kendrick will have the ball first and 10 at their own 25-yard line, trailing 21-0. Three receivers to the left side, one to the right. Smalls. Quick pass out to the flat, caught, cuts it upfield to the 25, 30, 35, and he's got the first down. Good catch and run by, looks like number 2, Tyler King, the junior wide receiver. And they've got the first down. Well, they had the first down. There's a flag. Didn't see the flag, and I didn't see the...
I didn't either.
And I didn't see the white hat make a motion, but I wasn't looking for him either. But they're going to spot the ball way back at the 15-yard line. Probably a hold, because the original line of scrimmage was the 25, 10 yards back. That sounds like a hold to me.
Most likely was.
So first and 20. 3 receivers left, 1 right.
In front of the leaders.
And hands the ball off. And gets nowhere. The Grangers stop him. A yard loss. I think that was Thad Dixon.
He was around it. I don't know if he actually was it, but he was the closest one I could pick out. I'm about to get used to these numbers in gray.
Ball on the 13.
I'll be happy for road games. LaGrange only has 4 road games this year where they wear the white jerseys with the blue numerals. It's easier to see.
I would like to see more of a white number with a gray border.
Yep. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 right, and the whistles blow. That 3 whistle. I hear 3 whistles. I think SOS. I don't think it's stopping the play. That's going to take something getting used to.
Another delay of game.
Yep. That'll be 5 yards back.
5 more yards.
Kendrick's going the wrong way. We'll take it. The Kendrick Cherokees need the Granger 35-yard line, and they're at second down from their own 9.
They're going Hail Mary to the left over here.
Yeah, 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Smalls, he's looking right. He's going to throw it right, one-on-one coverage, and it's picked off. Picked off at the 27-yard line.
Tavis Martin, number 12.
Nice.
Sophomore.
Your Grangers will take over.
Well, Mike, you know, they all line those 3 receivers up on the left, but then he went on there and oh, Lord.
What? What's up?
Cramping.
Cramping?
Yeah.
Well, it's quite warm. So 5:45 left to go in the third quarter. The Grangers have the ball inside the 30. Hands the ball off. Gets about a yard on that carry. That was Gibbs on the carry. The ball was at the 28. They got to the 27.
Yeah, Montavious Martin, they had to haul him off of cramped. I guess he got so excited after intercepting the ball, he just cramped up. He's over there laughing while they working his cramp out.
2nd and 9. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Takes a snap. Oh, Gibbs slips a couple of tacklers, but doesn't slip the last one. As that was number 5, Willie Hughley, in on the tackle there. They'll mark him way back, well, about the 28-yard line, the original line of scrimmage. He just slipped. Gibbs did slip right between 2 tacklers.
Could have been a 3 or 4 yard loss. It ended up being just about a 1.5, 2 yard loss.
Yep. So 3rd and 10. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Waiting for the snap, takes a snap. Quick pass, caught. 25, 20, trying to drag tacklers with him, can't quite do it.
Cole Crawford made a good catch and good return on that.
34. Down to the 20. That's going to bring up 4th down and 2. And I am liking this new passing.
Yeah, you're using several different receivers out here tonight. Now, we've had about 5 or 6 different people catch the ball.
A lot more accurate, able to haul the ball in and make something out of it. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Man in motion, right to left. Crawford is going to hand it to Gibbs. He's going to try to get some yardage out of it.
First down.
Boy, he was stopped at the 20, twisted and turned, and he is going to be real close.
He was stopped at the 22-yard line, and he twisted and turned, and depending on where they spot the ball, I thought it was a definite first down, but if they back that ball.
By my eyes, I think he's got it.
He got it.
The
Yes,
referee said yes, he's got it.
Yeah, got to the 18-yard line.
Move those chains.
Picked up 4 yards on his own.
Coach always says alignment, assignment, and effort. That was all effort there. He efforted his way those last 4 yards and got the first down. 1 receiver to the left side, 2 to the right. Granger's leading 21-0 and driving inside the red zone. Snap. Crawford, lots of time. Guns it. Caught at the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Grangers.
Beautiful.
Give them 6.
Inside seam route to Cole Crawford over there. Crawford hits Crawford. That's a good combination right there.
18-yard touchdown catch.
Granddaddy's happy with that, I promise you.
I bet he is. That Malcolm out there again for the. Yep, it is. Left-footed. Excuse me, Micah Prophet, rather.
We got one waiting to come out there. Got to get somebody out there before we don't get another delay out here.
Prophet. Snap, spot, kick. Up on its way and is good.
He's gotten 4 straight extra points, which has been no doubt about it. Extra points. That's really impressive.
2:54 to go in the third quarter. LaGrange 28, Kendrick nothing. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Life costs money. Sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The kickoff going to be fielded around the 15-yard line by number 8, Aquaven Hall. They might move it out to the 25 like they've been doing.
Yeah, that's probably where they'll start off on 25. Seha made a good kickoff on that, good high kick. When the regular season gets in, we can get that covered well. We'll be in good shape.
After the interception by Montavious Martin, the Grangers win 28 yards in only 5 plays, an 18-yard touchdown catch. Crawford to Crawford. The Grangers have a 28-0 lead, and they will indeed spot the ball at the 25-yard line for the Cherokees.
Got some fresh players out there playing out there. I'll try to get some of these numbers to y'all here in just a minute.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Waiting for the snap, long snap. And the quarterback is going to get spilled. Devin Hills out there as a quarterback, and he tried that left side and got nowhere.
Jack Ware Smith out there. We got Mitchell Purdy in there playing. Jeffrey Sims, freshman, playing. Asa Leith, a sophomore. Tron Brown's in there. We got Omarion Johnson, a sophomore. Dennis Jackson, a freshman, playing. We got a lot of freshmen out there. 4 freshmen, 3 or 4 sophomores. And
nice. Devin Hill at quarterback for the Cherokees in the shotgun. And whistle blowing again.
Delay of game again. Now he just blew his whistle twice on that one.
He
now.
did.
He missed one of them toots.
Is it 2 for Kendrick and 3 for us, or what? How does that work?
It may be. There's a third one.
The ready for play whistle to start the play clock that is kept on their watches for this game, being we don't have a game clock. No, we don't have a play clock, rather. All right, 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left for Kendrick. Hill takes the snap. Little pass off to the side, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, 30. Let's see where they spot him.
That little old scat back was running, wasn't he?
I'm going to say he's out of bounds just past the 35, and I think they got the first down.
For 2. Tyler King.
First and 10 from the 35-yard line.
So fresh set of downs for the Cherokees, trailing the Grangers 28-0. 1 receiver, 2 receivers to the right side, 2 left. Hill waits for the snap. Now one of the receivers moving in motion right to left.
Oh, with ball on the ground.
Ball is on the ground.
And I think we've come up with. Let's see who got that ball.
Let's see what the referee. Yeah, the referee said the Grangers have it at the 35-yard line.
Number 42, Javari Moss, freshman. I know that's a big day for him right there.
Number 42, Javari Moss with the recovery.
A minute 21 to go in the third quarter, and the Grangers have a chance to score again.
Parton Towson in there. There's several players out there playing. I'm going to try to get all of them's names in here before it's over with. Let's see what we got on the offense here. We got some new quarterback in over here. We got Jaquavius Coverson is going to be our quarterback.
Yep.
Tadarius Moten.
Carter's on the left side. Coverson in the shotgun. Rolling out to his right and incomplete. In and out of the hands of Asa Leith. Well, he's wishing he had that one back.
Number 27.
Tradarius Moses has moved in as the center for right now. Who else we got in there? Brandon Wortham is offensive line is in.
Nathis Karsten split out to the right side. And hand the ball off up the middle across the 30. Turned over on his head.
Andrew Kenny.
At the 25-yard line. That should be enough for a first down. Yeah, they're moving the chains.
Carry by Andre Canty gives the Grangers another first down. Yes, sir. That's made by Willie Huggins.
I thought the clock stopped. That must be one of the new rules. I know they had some timing rules.
I hadn't figured those out, and he tried to me, but I don't think he understood quite as well as.
Yeah, the clock used to stop so they can move the chains, but now the clock is still running. One receiver to the left side, one right. Coverson hands the ball off to Kale across the 20.
Got a face mask over here on
Gang
on
tackled. And that'll be at the end of the run.
Yeah, he picked up first down with the run. He got over here to about the 16, so they should put it on a goal at the 8th after.
Yeah, half the distance.
Unless they started back where he started holding his face, which is on 19. So he may move it to about the 8 and a half.
Marking it off right now.
Put it on just inside the 9-yard line.
That is a first down, so
Let's go!
first and goal for the Grangers. 25 seconds. Clock still running.
Camera's bigger than yours.
I know.
This should be the last play of the third quarter. Coverson waiting for the snap. Takes a snap. Hands the ball off to number 36, who is
touchdown, I believe.
Bowling his way in. Yes, he is. Touchdown, Grangers. Give him 6. Carlos Luke, the junior, dragging a couple tacklers with him into the end zone for the score.
That was Tron Brown. I thought it's hard to say. I think 26. It looked like 36 too, but when I looked at it again, it's 26.
It is 26.
It's hard to pick up those numbers. I'm gonna find out for you. But I'm pretty sure it was 26. Tron Brown. Anyway, he made a great effort on that. Yeah, that's him.
Waiting for the extra point attempt is number 41. Another left-footed kicker. Kick is up. It's on its way, and it is waiting for the referees. No good. That is the end of the third quarter of play with your score, LaGrange 34 and Kendrick nothing. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
It's the Bottom Line sales event, and it's happening now at Nissan of LaGrange. I am Katie Cates, and I am here to tell you that now is the time to shop for a new Nissan. We have incredible incentives, and as if that weren't enough, we are taking it one step further. We are pricing all in-stock new vehicles at dealer price. You heard me right. You pay what we pay. Visit us at NissanofLaGrange.com, where we are always open to see for yourself, or come and see us in person on the Parkway. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey, Mike, did you notice that?
I didn't notice. What's going on, Tom?
They were lined up there. Kendrick was lined up to receive the ball, and we were looking. You change sides at the end of each quarter. You switch fields.
That's true.
And the referee, I guess they're learning this year too that you do that.
Well, in all fairness, now. It's not very often where you end the quarter at the end of a possession. Usually the quarter ends in the middle of a possession.
Well, that's true. That's true. But
I can see that being messed up. But they got it squared away now. LaGrange is kicking off from their own 40, now moving right to left. Profit set to kick the ball off. He does.
Got Xavier Reed in there on that kickoff. Call some of these other numbers over. Tyreek.
That's a pretty good kick. Went to the 15-yard line. They'll move it out to the 25.
It's going to be a running clock, I understand, on this fourth quarter. So
they would do that anyway in the regular season because of the mercy rule. LaGrange is up by more than 30.
Patent Auto Group, Percy Dental, Nissan of LaGrange, and Dr. John Bolenweider.
So 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left for Kendrick. And is that number 1 back out there again? Smalls?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It does. Gonna hand the ball off to number 34, and he's got room. Well, he did have room. He got to the 30 to the 35.
And number 32 made the tackle.
Yeah, he did. He spilled him. Casey Howell.
Be a first down for
It's either Casey Howell or Marion Johnson.
First down brought to you by Luther Jones, attorney at law.
Maybe a Marion Johnson.
Could be Casey Howell, though. Got 2 32s.
Well, I was told that the freshman, if that's the freshman, then that's 30. That's Howell. But it may not be. I don't know. 1st and 10 for Kendrick, and the ball is loose on the ground. Smalls covers it up at the 32. So loss of 4 on that play. But they did not lose possession. 3rd down.
Fumble on the snap. Sending out Smalls with the recovery. Loss of 4.
Got Marquez Hall in there at cornerback. Asa Letha is in there. We mentioned him.
Smalls.
Marcus Jones.
Quick pass out to the 30, but Granger's all over him to make sure he doesn't get any farther than that. Brings up 3rd down. Third
Jackson
about,
Dennis. Yeah.
3rd about 16 by my math. Kavarius Perry, the sophomore, coming off the field. He's a healthy young man.
Towson Parton in.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Oh, wide open, and did he catch it?
No, he just turned around and did about 3 somersaults and let that ball.
About to say, if he caught that, that'd have been one heck of a catch. But
that cheerleader over there almost caught it.
4th down for Kendrick. Yeah, for the folks who aren't familiar with the mercy rule, if the team is up 30 points or more at the start of the 4th quarter, then the clock is only supposed to stop for tips, touchdowns, injuries, penalties, and scores. Otherwise, that clock just keeps running, even for incomplete passes or out of bounds or whatever. There's the punt. And it's going to be fielded inside the 50. Did he have control of it?
No, he didn't. He fumbled it, but we recovered it.
Yep. And it'll be at the 43-yard line inside Kendrick territory where LaGrange will take over on down. The clock's running, and they're about ready to get started again. 7:50 left to go in the game. Granger's up 34-0, and the team's back onto the field already. Granger starting at the Cherokee 43-yard line. Now, if one team is up 30 points or more at the half, the losing team has the choice to have the mercy rule invoked or not. But in the 4th quarter, there is no choice. 1 receiver to the right side, 1 to the left for LaGrange. Coverson will hand the ball off up the middle to about the 41-yard line.
That was Asa Leith, number 27, freshman, running the ball.
Jamari Cameron.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no, Cameron was blocking. He was the lead blocker on that one. So a 2-yard gain. One receiver to the right side, one left. Carverson will hand the ball. It's to Leith again. Spins off one tackler across the 40 down to about the 39-yard line. Gain of 2. Leith's a sophomore and getting some good game time experience here that's going to help him down the road. Tron Brown coming off.
He's played a good game.
Yes, he has. Coverson back on the field, calling the play to his teammates. They break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left. 1 to the right. Coverson, bad snap.
Ball on the ground.
Dove on by a Granger to make sure the possession doesn't change. And looked like that was 27. Leith diving on it wisely. Back to the 43-yard line. So back to the original line of scrimmage, 4th down. And out comes Charles Crawford to punt. Up 34-0. I do not expect a fake. Five minutes to go in the game. Rangers up 34-0. And set the punt. Crawford standing at his own 45-yard line.
Hey, get off the white!
Waiting for the snap. Bounces up there. Crawford able to pick it up and get a punt off. It's going to sail over the head of the up back, and they'll probably bring it out to the 20 or the 25, depending on what. 34-0 in favor of the Grangers. Clock still running at 4:24 left to go in the game.
Yeah, they are. They do look free. Hey, yeah.
And it'll be interesting to hear the post-game comments from Coach Gibbs on this.
Coach Hardy is going to be the freshman.
And actually spotting at the 20-yard line. Small. Oh no, that's not Smalls. That's Hill running for his life, and down he goes. Who did they got the tackle on that?
I think Jarquez Smith.
They brought him down way back at the 11-yard line for a 9-yard loss. Second and 19. See Jackson Dennis, the freshman, out there at left end, defensive end. Oh boy, hands the ball up the middle and you can forget about it. His forward progress got him about to the 5, but that's it. As Zion Biggers, the freshman, just got wrapped up.
I think that Kendrick has negative yards in this second half.
Yeah, I would think so too. Down to the 7. They've lost 13 yards in this drive alone. They did gain 5 in the drive before. And long pass caught.
Wow, that was a good catch and good recovery on that. But
Tyler King, he's able to pull it down, and then his head led way far forward while turning a somersault. And they'll spot at the midfield sharp at the 50, a 43-yard gain.
Donovan Fountain almost made a great play on that.
Yep.
And had good coverage.
So 1st and 10 for the Cherokees with 1:30 to go in the game. Granger's up 34-0. Kendrick looking to drive. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 right. Little jailbreak screen to the left side and dropped at about the 46-yard line for a gain of 4.
They're going to go out all over the country. Carster, what you guys say about this game?
You know, for 10 long we've been grinding. And they finally paid off 34-0.
Nice.
There you go.
Inside of a minute to go in the game.
Coach is going to get mad at me interviewing the players during the game.
Yeah, got to be careful. You never know what these kids are going to say.
Oh, Lord.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Where they're taking their time, this may be the last play of the game. Takes a snap, hands the ball off around left end to the 40, first down. 35, we're driven out of bounds about the 33-yard line. And that's probably going to do it. Inside of 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Don't think we're going to have enough time to see another snap. Kendrick's trying to hurry. LaGrange is trying to get a player off the field so we don't have too many on the field. And that is the end of the game. With your score, LaGrange 34 and Kendrick nothing in the scrimmage, for preseason scrimmage. Now the team will look at game film, do some practicing. They'll have an extra day of practice with a game on Friday, a week from Friday, at the 2A state champion Heard County Braves. And I don't know if we've got time for a break before we get to coach or not.
I'm trying to find him.
No, I don't see him myself. There he is.
Is he on my side or the other side?
He's on the other side of it, as luck would have it.
All right. Well, oh, I see him. I'll catch him. I'll see if I can get over and get. I'll finish talking to the coaches on the other side, and I'll get it.
I think it's a very positive scrimmage for the Grangers. You think, Tommy?
I think very positive.
Tommy Whitworth with Coach Gibbs. Well, maybe. Coach Gibbs is still talking with the Coach Smalley, the head coach for Kendrick.
Good luck, y'all. Bless you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for getting us better.
Coach Gibbs still glad handing the opponents on how good they are, and now he goes.
Coach turned out to be a pretty good night tonight. I got a lot you can work with, and a lot of stuff you can fix, and but great effort I thought tonight.
Yeah, the whole focus is on the scrimmage. Just us to go through. It's a dress rehearsal. Number 2, great job. You're a hell of an athlete, buddy. Great athlete. One of those. It's a lot of things that we can go back and look at film tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, we got a long way to go. We open up with, defending state champion Heard. And then it's on the next week to Callaway, who's probably the best team in 2A. So, our schedule doesn't light up. And, we made a mistake last year thinking that we were there. And after a scrimmage, putting up, 50, 60 points. And we weren't. And so now, at least we know that our kids will stay hungry. And, they won't sit back on their laurels. And we got to get a lot better.
Got to get a lot better, and we're really pleased with the young kids out there playing. I think you got everybody on the field for a while tonight.
Yes, sir. We let 17 of our 35 freshmen dress tonight. They've earned it, and they played the whole fourth quarter, and they kept the goose egg on the board. So we're proud of them. I got to get to my team.
Take care, bud.
Go Grangers.
Thank you, Tommy. 34-0 is your score with the Grangers winning the scrimmage over Kendrick. When we come back, we're going to wrap this. I'll tell you what, we're going to do the second half recap and look ahead to the season. My gosh. Maxwell says LaGrange has the #1 toughest strength of schedule in all of 4A. We'll talk about that coming up a little bit later on. But first, let's take this break. 34-0 LaGrange. Back after this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile. This is your invitation to our Customer Appreciation Open House and ribbon cutting on Saturday starting at 10 a.m. We want to say thank you to all of our many friends and customers and invite new customers to join the Glenn Smith family.
Online 24/7, 365 at glennsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
34-0 in favor of the Grangers. Take a quick look at the second half. Now you can tell the two teams exchanged punts to start the second half. LaGrange leading 21-0 at that point. And then on the second play of Kendrick's second drive, it was Mr. Montavious Martin with the interception. So LaGrange was able to start at the Cherokee 28-yard line. And usually, as is the case, when you start inside the other team's territory, you score one way or the other, and that's exactly what happened. LaGrange only had 28 yards to go, an 18-yard touchdown catch from Charles Crawford to Cole Crawford. And it was 28-0 in favor of the Grangers. Then Kendrick fumbled the ball away.
I hope you make a little bit on it.
Recovered the fumble inside Kendrick's territory, the 35-yard line. 4 plays later, a 9-yard touchdown run by Tron Brown made it 34-0. The two teams exchanged punts, and Kendrick could not get any points on the board on their last drive. When we come back, we will take a look at at some interesting information about the region schedule, and then look ahead to next week. But first, let's step aside and take this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Hi, Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile. This is your invitation to our Customer Appreciation Open House and ribbon cutting on Saturday starting at 10 a.m. We want to say thank you to all of our many friends and customers and invite new customers to join the Glenn Smith family.
Online 24/7, 365 at glennsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owners insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You are part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com. Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And welcome back to Callaway Stadium. 34-0 in favor of the Grangers here at the scrimmage against Kendrick. If Tommy's got his ears on, I'd like to get his thoughts on tonight's game and looking ahead to next week. And Tommy doesn't, so that's all right. We'll get him when he gets up here. But folks, it's going to be a tough schedule. According to the Maxwell folks, LaGrange has the toughest strength of schedule in all of 4A. Central Carroll is the third toughest schedule in 4A. Troop is 6th. Cedartown is 8th toughest strength of schedule. Chapel Hill's 10th. Sandy Creek 16th. And Cartersville 20th. And that's out of 54 teams in this classification. And that's the whole region for this region. So it is going to be a tough schedule for LaGrange and for the whole region. But should be fun. I think the Grangers are going to make a lot of noise that's not expected. Don't forget, LaGrange football is brought to you by the Mallory Agency, by Wellstar West Georgia Medical, by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. As my friend Moose Map always says, get ready to smile. By the Medicine Cabinet, by Matt Orr State Farm, by Emory Clark Holder Clinic of LaGrange, by Nissan of LaGrange, by First Franklin Financial, by Kia of LaGrange, by Kemp's Carpet, and by Synovus. And Tommy's not here, so we're just going to go ahead and wrap it up. Real quick, LaGrange will play Heard County next week at Franklin. That's going to do it from here at Callaway Stadium. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Wish we could have brought you we brought you a pretty good result. The Grangers win 34-0 in favor of Kendrick. Granger football is a production of Eagles Nest Incorporated. For my broadcast partner Tommy Whitworth, our producers Ronnie Kabansky and Luke Marlowe, and our board operator Chloe Harrell, this is Michael Buchanan saying good night and go Grangers.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of your songs, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day.